Good morning, good morning. I know I'm a little late today, but had to get some business taken care of this morning. Uh I'm gonna be looking over the market real quick and I did notice that today it looks like things are let's see, things are kind of coming down. So let me switch over here to Street Smart and start, or actually no, I'll stay over here and build my little watch list here. USPT, anything else? Gold was going up. Let's keep an eye on gold. Uh, Not too worried about that one. I'm wondering, am I live? Must be live somewhere. Good morning, One Life. Yeah, I thought I wasn't live at first. I was like, dang, man, I must not. Anyway, I did not see anything in pre-market, so I was kind of just sitting out pre-market. Plus, I had a business meeting that I just got out of. So I'm gonna be looking around the market real quick and seeing what kind of data is out here now. So I see DWAC. Let me look at DWAC. KSCP is back up there on the scanner. US UPST, AMC. Let's see. Cool, cool. Interweb. That's funny you say that. That's the old name for it. Okay. Good morning, good morning. DWAC going to 500. One Life says. I'm adding all these to the watch list so I can jump over here on Street Smart Edge. And plus, I need to check if we have any IPOs today. I did not get to look at any of that. SMFL is an IPO. I believe that was like a nutrition type thing, so I don't know. I don't know about that one. Um, Medical Technologies, MHUA. And everything else just looks kind of bad. So, what is Acon? Acon cannabis. Okay, let's do that. All right, so built a temporary little watch list just to see what ends up moving today. I don't know. Didn't really look at too much news this morning. Let's see. Stock futures red hot. Inflation has CEOs crowing. Akon is a rapper. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He is a rapper. Let's see. Let's see. Warren Buffett stocks, blah blah blah. What kind of relevant news has come out since the market opened? Come on now, stop playing. Okay. Latest financial news: Las Vegas Sands cut to junk by S&P. Decision on Iran nuclear deal days away. Okay, Bank of America. Don't see anything that's super pertinent. Germany set to ease COVID curbs as infection wave flattens. Down after hot inflation data, blah, blah, blah. Biden talk about de-escalation in Ukraine. Okay, nothing too pertinent right there. So let's go ahead and hop over to Street Smart Edge and kind of look at some of these. I see gold. Gold took quite a rip up there out of the open from the 20. Oh, only 60-cent move. KSCP still being a nice grinder. Went flat for a while, but Yeah, don't know what it wants to do. DWAC was one that shot up there quickly, came back to the 82, back up to the 85. So it's making dollar moves very slowly. No big ranges on it. Looks like it took a nice dump down too, 86 down to the 81 real quick. And then AMC. Um DB. Oh, did anybody end up shorting RBLX? I know DB had he called it out for a trade. I think he was calling it out for it to hold the 70, but I don't know if he was trying to go short or long. Let's jump back over here to the scans real quick. Don't see any big movers. UPST, Upstart shares surge, strong earnings report on UPSC. UPST, my bad. UPST. Definitely go and look at that one. That was up 30%. Wow, that one candle was from the 134 all the way up to the 144. That's insane. It has a pre-market high up here of the 150. So it may need to pull back a little bit throughout the day. May need to pull back throughout the day. Where would be a place that it will pull back though? Maybe to the 130 area. I mean, it was here flat for a long time at the 130. So maybe this is kind of like the new floor for it at the 130. Would love to see it come back and test this level. It is moving huge. I mean, that's a $10 move. So we shall see about that one. Biggest mover of the day. It had a pre-market high up there of the 150. I think I just looked at that. Yeah. Let me look on the higher time frames over here as well. UPST did get that nice little gap up. Looks like it's about to go green on the year at that 150 break. So it is definitely looking good. So definitely keep that on watch. A little bit. Oh man, if this thing can come back and test down, that would be great. UPST. Let's look at gold. I can get 25 shares of this one for a play and a move higher. But I would love to see it come back and test this 132. Let's see, what is the trend looking like from down here? So it moved from the 75, got a nice little uptrend on this chart. Want to find a little top come back down for re-entry, and then break that 150. The news for UPST, I continue to disregard the news though. Open that news up. Wall Street set for downbeat session as traders monitor Ukraine crisis. Upstart stock surges as company crushes earnings expectations. Announces buyback program on UPST. Fintech company plans 400 million share repurchase program, saying that volatility has led to attractive buying conditions. Shares of Upstart Holdings Inc. surged in after-hours trading Tuesday after financial technology company easily topped expectations. Upstart, which uses AI to inform lending decisions, generated fourth quarter revenue of 304.8 million, up from 86.7 million a year earlier, and ahead of the FactSet consensus. Okay, so definitely keep my eye on that one. I'm looking for this thing to come down maybe to the 130 area. I don't know if it'll come all the way down to the 130 though. But I'm definitely watching. Yeah, that previous bottom of that red candle on the 4-hour is a 129. So put that as a support, possible support there. KSCP jumping up there as well. This breakout was from the 875 up to the 930s. It's an okay breakout. I just hate the way the KSCP chops around. Well, looks like it wants to go ahead and get up to 150 real quick and get that double top. If it does double top, it'll be great. Because if it can pull back down into this channel and start holding above the 130s, that'll be beautiful. Donnell, yeah, I was looking over there at KS. I saw it on my scanner. It started popping. I was like, what is that? Pop that pre-market high right there of the 875. Let's see how if it's going to struggle today over that 875-ish level. And put that as support. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't have news on the day. It like almost never has news. Nope, no news on the day. This is the one I want though. Look at this move, man. This move is so beautiful. All we need is a pullback throughout the day. 130 all the way up to the 145. Oh, it's like a $15 move, bruh. That's what I'm looking for. But it's just got to come down. This move is from the 821 up to the 930-ish level. Not a bad move, but definitely in comparison. Okay, let me look on back here on the hour chart. Looks like it's coming up to the top of the 940s. There may be some resistance up here for it. Up here on KSCP. May find some strong resistance there. Let's see if we can go ahead and push through those 940s. 930. Quick pop with a failed breakout. Got to hold over that level. There it is. Throwing some wicks. Can we get that 940? 37, 39. There's the 40s. Will we see strong rejection? 50s. USPST finding a little bit of resistance at that 145, which is good. Oh man, has room all the way back down here just to level out and then retry that 150 break. Boy, if it breaks 150, we can easily get a $10 rip. Anyway, KSCP coming on back down to the okay, we are seeing that resistance there off that 940. Let's see if it'll push it all the way back down to the beginning, the body of this candle, which is a 925-ish level. I also see IMTE on my scanner. Don't think it has news either. Why can't IMTE? What's wrong with this one? It had a little upshoot as well. I don't think it had any news behind it. Nope. Just continuation. Getting on up there, doing its thing. Now, the question is, how fast can it come down in relation to how fast it went up? UPST. Where would be a buying area here on UPST? I would like to see it come down. Let's see, support. Maybe right around this level, 136-ish. That's a $6 entry. Kind of dangerous. Maybe I need to close that down a little bit. Be a little bit more picky. 133-ish. We'll have to see. KSCP. Did anybody take any of KSCP today? It was going flat for a while, had this nice little downtrend through here. And started to break that downtrend, but this one is just purely, I guess it would be purely technical analysis because I don't think it's gotten news in a while. Yeah, the last news was a new board of director. So, yeah, it's definitely expecting a nice little crash and burn here. Oh my gosh, come on, US. Still pushing up there, huh? How many bars has it been going up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bars. Well, 15-minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bars of upwards movement. Donnell says it may still run past $10. I don't know, man. It's gonna take some news to do that unless I mean, and then it's not even the biggest volume. Like it's not even, it doesn't even have the most volume. So will we see more volume on the way down than up is the question. Because right now it's coming back into that 940 area where I said it should have been getting some strong rejection. So we'll see how it acts to form a top above the 940. Oh my gosh, man, stop it. Another dollar. Yes, shorts, push that thing down. Yeah, KSP, you said that's a fresh IPO. I don't know about that. It's been out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is a pretty fresh IPO. Still really red on the year though. On the yearly charts over here. Had a top up there of 27, came back down. My question is, what is this company doing that can get it out of the dump? Shares drop, nice scope, halted. I mean, so we're seeing it's getting a nice little push down back to that 940 area. Still hard watching this one. Ooh, I want this thing. This thing may take a couple hours to come back down to the range that I wanted in, but oh, it looks so good. And it's moving $15 per share. Oh, nasty movement. This is definitely going on to my other watch list, UPST. RBLX took a little bottom sweep. Zillow, I kind of figured it was nearing the end of its run, or the end of its big run, until some more big news pops off about it. GT popped up just a little bit, and then DWAC. Nothing else looking great. KSCP forming that bottom at the 940 now, right above that resistance. Will it dump down or will it hold here? 940 getting tested. How far will it come down at that resistance level? Yeah, UPST is about to get a nice little short up here, looks like. I don't think it's going to be able to reach the 150 just yet. Come on, pull back. These bars got smaller and smaller and smaller. Want to see some sell-off now. I start collecting a little position down here at the 130s if it can get close. On the hour chart, has room back down to the 134 at the 9 EMA. So we'll see how close it can get to that. Does not look like they want to let it come down though. DWAC looking like an erection. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, but how can you calculate that movement there? Like this thing goes one up here, curls, and then explodes. Like is DWAC getting more news today or something? No news on today, so it's just people trading it, you know, people just trading, buying the breakouts and stuff like that. That rip from that breakout was looks like 30 70 cents. 70 cent rip out there. But I am way more interested in this one. Matter of fact, it seems like it had a little bit of resistance here at the 136. So I'll draw that as well. 136. Can we come back into these levels? And this is the pretty much the first day pop up on this one. So USPT is just getting started. Moving $15 per share. Still trying to get up there to that 150 real quick. Don't know if it'll be able to just break through and hold up here though. 146. Still struggling at the 940 level here at on KSCP. So this one, it had a failed breakout, then another failed breakout, and then an explosion through there on that third try of that resistance at the 870. Then it got up here, hit a top of 985. Can it get back up there? I don't know. It's questionable. Definitely needs to hold above that $9. Come on and dive, man. Dive. Okay, getting back up there. 965 will be its next level of resistance. See if it gets rejection back to the 940 from here. Needs to touch that 965 though, at least. Almost. Let's get a good touch. That's close enough, I guess. What's the high that? 964. 965. There's the touch. Can we get on back down through the 940s now? Double touch. Triple touch. Oh, you just continue to go up. I'm gonna give this one a couple of hours. I really want to see it back near those 30s, 130s. KSCP slowing down there. Okay. Again, testing at 965. Okay, plenty of tests around at 965. Can we get going down now? $940 still the spot that I was expecting to dive. Okay, yes. Yes, come down. Come down. This thing right here, man. KSCP wants 11. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna get down to that 940 and disappoint you. It's already right at their resistance and has no reason to go higher. If it does go higher, it's gonna be stupid grindy. Look at this. One candle from the 145.46 up to the 147.14. That's insane. That's a $2 candle right there. Mm-mm-mm. I like it. See that 940 go ahead and crack down. Why do stock need a reason? Somebody moving it? Well, Yeah, you can look at it like that, but I mean, without a catalyst, it could just be strictly manipulation. So without the right idea behind it, it could just be any corporation or institution pushing that thing up. I mean, and it can just be getting the most excitement because it is under $10. So it's a cheaper stock that people can trade, but it's also a cheaper stock that people can lose on big. Oh my goodness, USP, it's gonna go up to 150. It's too late. It's too late. So we'll see what kind of retracement this one gives. All right, KSCP getting a little buy up above the 940 now. So now it's holding above the 940, well above it. 20 cents above it. Wait, do I have another meeting today? What in the world? Hold up. I can't have another meeting today, right? Or did I forget about one? All right. So was that a fake? It's still above the 940. Gave a little upwards movement. And now we can kind of see a downtrend. Let's see if this downtrend is legit on it though. We're gathering information. We see that it has a downtrend here at the 9. Well, on this one, it will be the 969. Bouncing again there at that 940 level. And it looks like all the real size is at the 940, but it's not even a big size there. Oh my gosh, this thing's going up to 148. It's not giving any breaks. That means I'm gonna have to give it all day to come back down. All day. That move from the open 135-ish or 133 all the way up to 147. Okay, got you. Whew. Okay, no meeting on that. Let's go. All right, so UPST coming on down. It took what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm not gonna count the pre-market. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 5 15-minute bars going straight up. And the bars are getting smaller to the upside, so I'm expecting a pullback at some point for a nice entry. KSCP still playing on this downtrend. We don't know if this is a legitimate downtrend yet. It could be an easy break for KSCP. It did break this lower low by just a little bit though. This low was 944 on this last red candle, and this one was 943, but neither one of them got through the 40s. So it may be ready to go higher. I don't know, but we do see a little bit of a downtrend. Will it respect it? Out here on the hour chart, we can see a little bit of a top and tail. So looking at the higher time frames, we see more action to the downside than up. Okay. So now the higher time frames are starting to show us a different story than what the lower time frames are showing us. Will this be able to hold that 940, 947-ish? I do see this indecision is to the lower side of this candle on the hour chart though. Hold on, let me read some of these chats y'all dropping in here. I see Daniel B and One Life going off. Let's see. Don't get me wrong, I'm not getting in it. One Life, KSCP will touch 1250. Oh boy, you guys are a hopeful bunch. Lots of people get rich trading stocks. Super easy. I trust myself with hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest better than a licensed professional. Easy. I made 100K easily in the stock market. Buy low, sell higher. Just press the button twice. Super easy. I take a Series 57 exam and passed on my first try. You don't even have to read. Just follow the... Y'all goofy. Y'all are a goofy bunch. Oh, this IPO just opened up. Mua. This is the cannabis stock. I did not see it open, but looks like it's been open for a couple of minutes now. I forgot what the news was on it. Mua. Let me see what it was supposed to open up at. Mua initial price should have been from the 10 to the 11, jumping up there. It's at the 1254 right now, so right around the price that it was supposed to open up. I believe this was the cannabis one. I believe. No, this is medical consumables. Was this the cannabis one? This is a Chinese in China class 1 disposable medical devices. Nah, this isn't the cannabis one. This is something else. Medical devices class 3, FDA approval, blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm not too interested in that one. We'll see. We'll let it play out. USPST still going up. Wants to touch that 150 on the day. Really thought it was gonna get started coming down, but it's just playing around now. But at least we'll be able to identify a dip on it very easily after all this running up. Okay, KSP coming up to that downtrend there. Still doesn't look great on the hour chart though. It looks good down here on the 5 and the 15, but the hour chart has that top of the 975. Can it get it? Looks like it's working its way up there to the 970. It did drop a little bit to the 930, so it may have some room up. It got bought up pretty big. Is this a legitimate downtrend? Does it want to respect it? I think that's what it's trying to figure out right now. Or will this be a false breakout? Okay, so that was a breakout, but could not hold those levels of the 975. There's a 975. Don't see it on the bid. Disappearing very quickly. Okay, there's a 79. Yeah, so I don't know what it wants to do over this trend. It's like I said, it's going to be choppy. So is that a false breakout? The top of this was the high of the 986. 986. It's like it wants it threw a wick out there. Is this a false breakout? Got back under that 986 fairly quickly. But now that that downtrend is irrelevant there. So can't use that. So if you bought in this level, that would have been a little 40-cent move up. Can it go ahead and break that 991 and break $10? Getting very close. Should go ahead and do it. Threw a little wick out there for about 2 cents. Little fail breakout right there. This one has been playing all day. Don't really know if it wants to come down or not. Just waiting for some long sell-off to come through here. Right at that 150 level. Who's going to be brave and hold all the way to the 150 today? So that would have been a nice little 875 up to the 975. So a dollar move right there. Definitely a risky play with no catalyst, but definitely a dollar move. You didn't mean to exit so soon. Your finger was on the button. You were long 966, exit 985. Nice. Okay, so 2 times it's come right up, right under this $10 and failed. So let's see if this becomes strong resistance. We really don't have a true trend line yet, but at least we have a flat top for it to test. Okay, 79. Yep, taking his sweet little time right around there. Let me see if anything else popped up on the scanners. SLGY, what is that? No news on the day. Not super interesting. Oh, SGLY. Ah, yep, that's another one. No reasoning, just up. Very low volume. Okay, so is the 940 gonna come back into play here? So it went up, got big rejection. Found a little bottom here at 936. Went up again, got rejected. Went up again, got rejected. So now that 940, can it continue to hold up? Oh yes, USP, yes, come down, crash. Oh yeah. Let's see how much is on this candle. That's from the 147 down to the 146. A little bit smaller candle, but I think if it starts bottoming out and consolidating to the downside, it'll be all right. I'm looking around this 130 area though. Would be great. Start picking up some at 135. If it can get back down there. If not, oh well. I'll leave it on the table. KSCP pulled up again right above the 950, but not getting any strong push to the upside yet. The biggest bars on the day have been green bars, so we haven't really seen a huge sell-off on this one, which is kind of dangerous. It could probably be coming. Okay. but it's still holding above all our 9 EMAs. So till it starts cracking one of them, it's got a lot of upward motion still in it. 950 is where the 5-minute 9 EMA is. Then we got the 915, the 875, and then this one, which is so far away it doesn't even matter, on the 4-hour. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. If y'all enjoy market analysis and looking over the market, taking the opportunities that the market gives, well, looking for the best opportunities, not taking every opportunity, because there were definitely opportunities here on KSCP, but especially for quick scalps, like Donnell was doing in and out, hot feet. I have not looked at the SPY today. Let's see what the SPY is over here doing. Took a little drop there, 443, flat, kind of flattened movement up there at the 445. But yeah, definitely making its way down. Will that 950 hold? Oh yes, 146. Keep coming. Keep coming. I want to see this thing consolidate. I think if this one, if UPST would dip down, I'm trying to think. If it comes back to the 130s after making this, it almost made a double top. It may go ahead and crash through. So I'm pretty sure it needs to kind of settle up here, like above this 130 level, like 135 to 137 ish. 135, 137. But let me go back and look at the larger time frames to kind of see where the actual settling point. But I'm definitely going to be watching it if it comes down to 135. Let me jump over here to it. Daily chart. Let's see. 132. Yeah, it looks okay. 135-ish. Let's see what it did back here. The gap fill, it gap filled once there to the 157, then came down. And now it has another gap. 135-ish level. We looking excellent. So yeah, definitely keep that one on watch. KSCP, will it do a failed breakout again? Now on the last one down here, it did 3. So it did 1 fail, 2 fail, 3 push out. So now it's got 1, 2, and I guess I can count this red one as a 3. It almost got back to their resistance level and then made a lower low. So the question now is the 950 and the 940, will they hold? And let's see if we can put in a new trend line here. That it will actually respect. A lot of popping action here. Throwing a wick to that flat top right at the trend. Can we see a breakdown of the 975 $quarter level? Up, throwing it up, up. Okay, so there's another test. So that's, well, I'm gonna leave that trend there for now, but it may actually push on out. Yeah, it's gonna end up pushing, looking like it didn't quite reach the top though. The high was the 992. This one only got to the 991. So that's another test on this flat top failure. I guess at this point you ask yourself, who in their right mind will buy right here with it popping like this? It can go either way. Let's see. Well, looks like you got bought all the way back up from the 145 up to the 147. Still wanting to go higher. Okay, 975 coming into play. Indecision under the previous resistance. Very dangerous to the downside. Let's see if we can get that push to the downside. Another touch on that flat top. Can it go ahead and kick it? There, oh, that touched, yeah. Okay, it's looking like it wants to get 10. Unless that was a trap. So that was a failed breakout. So on the original one, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and then explosion. 1, 2, guess you can count that as 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's going to explode down instead of up. Let's see if fear starts kicking in here. Can we get that cascade? We have, where's the 950? I don't see any size at the 950. I see size at the 960, 958. But it's definitely looking like it's about to turn around heavy. So yeah, I'll be watching UPST to come back around this 135 level. Is where I would love to buy in or start a position. Because $10 rips is great. Even if it doesn't do $10 rips again, if it does like a $5 rip tomorrow, I'm good with that. But it continues. Now it has a little bit of a top here, 148. So will it form this resistance right under the 150? And the reason that I'm calling out that 135, if you look here on the 5-minute, it looks like it got quite a bit of a test, 15 minutes of a test right there at that 136, 135-ish level. So I would like to see if it can throw wicks through there and then pull back above that. That would be great. Okay, back over to KSCP. Yeah, this thing is about to take souls here in a minute. One Life says third touch is the make or break for both supplies and resistance. We see these all the time. Usually after the fact, they stick out like a sore thumb. Yep, yep. The fear is coming. That one really never got any more attention down there. Too much moving up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's tested this level 4 times on the 15-minute, 3 times, 4 times on the 5, 3 times on the 15. And all we need to see is that breakdown of the 950. I know the shorts are looking at this. I know they are. Okay, we're seeing it break down from 147s again. Come on down, baby. Break down that 145. Get on back down through those 40s. That 140. Matter of fact, the 140 may be a starting position because I'm just trying to think. That retracement. Let's see. 248 was the high. So it's a $16 move. If it goes back 148. So yeah, 140 may have to start looking for entries around there. But we'll see. We'll see. Don't want to enter too early. I want to see some consolidation at the 140 if that's the case. KSCP going below the previous body of this indecision candle on the 15-minute. You're waiting for KSCP second round? Second round. You think there's going to be a second round? I think there's about to be a KO, knockout, technical knockout. What? They said they moved UPS. How is that even possible? They moved UPS's target price to 115. Why would they do that? It's at 140. Why would they say 115? Why would they do that? Let me look at this. So Goldman Sachs has the price target of 250 from 290. Morgan Stanley says the price target is 115 from 90. They're stupid. They are ignorant. I'm just gonna wait for a little dip though. KSCP getting on back down there to the 55s. Can we see that 940 come back in? No big sizes on the downside though. So we could see a little cascade if these little stop orders start getting hit through that 950. Let's see if the 950 is where the cascade is. 950, little bounce right there off the 950. Oh yeah, it's about to cascade down. Whew, IMT got nasty today, didn't it? Has a history of giving back those profits. We looked at it yesterday, did this same thing. Gap moved up to the 765 and ended up back down here to 630s. Insane. That's just not what we want to see. All right, what other IPOs were today? Oh, speaking of IPOs, I forgot to look back at this one. Looks like it threw some wicks, came on down. Very small trading though. Not a lot of attention. Too many other things that were too good for it. Yeah. Scary movement on the IPO day. But I'll definitely keep that one on watch as well. Acon, that's supposed to be opening up today. That's the cannabis one, Acon. AKAN. I may be pronouncing it with the O, I believe. Acon. I don't know. It's the ticker AKAN. Looks like it halted multiple times on today from the 10 up to the 14. KSCP looking worse and worse and worse. Can we get that 950 cascade? 53. Running out of volume too. Okay, there was a slip through the 950. Can we get that push through the 950 on through the 940s? See the 47s, 48s. Huh, I was thinking it was going to be a larger sell-off than that at the $0.50. So 950 ended up holding a little bit, but on the 15 minute doesn't look great. Plus, this is the first, 2 minutes of this candle, so it could definitely come on back down. Okay. Yeah, buddy. I still can't put a downtrend into this one yet. Nothing that makes sense, at least. Oh, yeah. So let's see if we can get a proper downtrend on this one. So it'll be great just to be able to measure out that downtrend and watch for that breakout. Does not need to get back over that 140.48. Want to see it come on down throughout the day. KSPC slipping back down towards that 950 again. 3 cents away from the breakdown. We have about 4 minutes left on this candle, or 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. Right above that 950. So we should see a nice push here. It tested it once. BCRX. BCRX. Where was this one? Oh, it's on the what's the it's just getting the volume. That one isn't even gonna compete on the day, but what's the news on it? BCRX. No news on today. Is BioCrist ready to break out to new highs? Was a question that they asked earlier this week, or earlier a couple weeks ago on the 9th was the last news that it got. Is it ready to break out to new highs? They were to report their financials or whatever. I know it's not competing. Whatever it's doing is not competing. They got a new board of directors. Are they doing anything specifically other than see BioCrist to present their new whatever this medicine is at the American Academy of Allergy, Asthma, Immunology annual meeting? Yeah. KSCP still puttering around that 950 level. I think for any real sellers to enter, if it gives another green and comes back down, I believe they'll be ready to push this thing down through the floor. Guaranteed. Can it give another green bar first? Nope. Breaking down, we see the 48s, 47s, 46. So both the bid and the ask are now in the 40s. Yeah, one more green bar. I think they'll go ahead and take this trade for confirmation. It just looked like buyers were holding this up at first, but if we see that failure, it's going down. This thing's back above 147. Right there at the trend right there. So move this trend up a little bit, I guess, till we find a valid trend. Yeah, there'll always be you said let's see 20 level for BR. Let's see, what was that tick? BCRX. Put that up here. Definitely keep my eyes open for that one too. Plus, it's got to make another bottom somewhere. It started down here at the 1876. Okay, it was just a dollar move. It wasn't super big, but with more volume, it could be, and news especially. That's probably the only reason it was looking like we're getting a little breakdown there. But we got to see another green candle before they get ready to push this thing down. AMC taking some dumps here. What is Airbnb doing? A, B, and B. Oh, here's another one. A, B, and B. Might need to watch that one. 12 million shares traded. Moved from the 185 up to the 191. It has also failed to get up to that pre-market high, but on a pullback though. Did it have news how Airbnb went from pandemic loser to long-term something? Long-term winner. Credit Suite lifts Airbnb's price target to 185 from 179. Q4 revenue tops estimates. Okay. Okay. So this is all earnings news. We'll keep it on watch. What else is over here on the scanners? Gold, nothing new looks like it's here. CCL. CCL. SoFi. Still coming off that bottom a little bit. Okay. So yeah, just taking notes. Just taking notes out here in the market. DWAC. Okay. All right, back over Street Smart. So right now, this is everything that's on my watch, and I'll add it back here to the other watching for trends, but definitely needs to see some settling points for this Airbnb. Had a bottom down here, the 175-ish area, and then bounced all the way back up, $10 bounce up. So we know it's a lot of support right in this area, 182 down to 176. So I'm wondering, could it come and land at this 182 level? We shall see. KSCP still playing around. Try to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Still has not broken all the way down. Previous low is a 935, and it is definitely running out of gas in comparison to everything else. Gold continuing to push up. I think gold raised this dividend, if I'm not mistaken. That's why they got a big. You said you like the triple bottom for the swing on the daily for gold. I mean, not gold, for Airbnb. Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little triple bottom at the 165-ish area. And then it just got going. All right, so this thing does want to get up and touch 150 today. Broke through this little downtrend. But yeah, it would have to pull back some. It's just too high right now. I think it, well, nope, that's not the 150. That's just the previous top that it had. 148 breaking right through that. Can that become a little bit of a flat top? Right under that 150 would be perfect. That would be a perfect channel right under 150 for an explosion up in the upcoming days. We got to see a pullback now. Well, looks like it's going to continue. Oh, nope. Flip sides coming back down red. Nice. So that is a nice little flat top that we can monitor. I like it. Right up there around that pre-market high. I like it. All we need to see is some dipping now. KSCP trash. I'm gonna take KSCP. I don't even. It's just trash. It's trash. It had its little rip, but I just really feel like it's gonna fall through the floor. Trying to get back up there and go. Getting bought up big off that 47. Doesn't have far to go. Let's see if it'll flip green. There's 49. About to break into the 49s. Don't see those 49s up here on the bid just yet. 40.91. So there's a little bit of a wall there. Yeah, boy. I like it. Hold it down, boys. This IPO just kind of going flat now on MUHA. And the other two have not opened yet. SoFi still making its way up slowly as well. Started this little uptrend. Let's see if we can draw this uptrend out here on the 4-hour. Oops. Trend line. It's been holding a nice little consistent level up here. This is the what is this, 200 moving average on this one? Does it? I mean, yeah, let me take that. I don't like that. I don't really care about the 200 on the 4-hour. But it does have this little flat top here that's come up to multiple times at the 323-ish area. So maybe a play. Airbnb still on that dip. BCRX finding a little top as well. So just got to wait for some of these to come down. DWAC, big move down after a huge rip from the 84 to the 87. Big old move back down. Gold still pushing up slowly. I really did not want to see a break of this 149 right now. I would love for it to just go down. It threw. I hope this is a failed breakout of that 149. I hope it was. Anyway, I just looked at the time. I do have to go and get some other work done, but I will be keeping my eye on this watch list here. Now, gold, I like that they increased that dividend, but the price is now up so high. I mean, if you buy this high, yeah, you'll get the dividend, but you'll probably get a pullback as well. So I'll be very careful with gold. Everything right here, I'll just keep my eyes on throughout the day. Let's see where the SPY closed before I close it down. That double top, it struggled with that 145 today. Cross that level, don't know if it'll get back up there. But we may see some sideways action again on the SPY like we did after this little drop into this section. We saw like a couple of days, maybe like 4 or 5 days, where it was just kind of sideways before it decided what it wanted to do again. So after this test of the 45, this will be the first day. So I mean, give it a couple of days and see what happens. But I'm about to jump off of here. Definitely interested in UPST on a comeback down, but cannot buy this high. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate the comments and everything. Make sure you like and you can subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh, it's still pushing. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow morning. You can check out frameworkfortune.com. We do have a Discord that you can get into. We have different sections. We talk about everything investing, not just the stock market. We talk about cryptos. We talk about whatever investments that you want to, NFTs, whatever, real estate, whatever you want to jump into. But yeah, you can get that link from our site, the Discord section of our site, and you hit the connect button and you will be given a link directly to us. If you have any questions or anything, also there's another partner to this, which is Ben's channel, Framework Fortune home channel, that you can go and check out. I don't know if he's still streaming. He might have logged off as well. But as for me, it'd probably be a couple more hours before UPST even starts to make a move down. If it continues to push, it'll never give me an entry. But yeah, I'm just watching it. But appreciate you guys. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.